in a week or something, or 40 million. I don't remember quite the number. But as of 2 days ago, Akani Retirement Fund has paid 102 million rands from people who claimed in that two-pot system, claiming from their savings. And I want to talk a little bit about that. That is Zamani. Thank you so much for talking to us again tonight, educating our listeners about all issues, finance and retirement. I will ask you a little bit about how people are planning for their retirement. Do you find that people understand that they have to plan for retirement or not? But before you get there, tell me about the two-pot system. I mean, 102 million, what does it tell us? I mean, were people that desperate for that 30,000, which in fact is not even 30,000 after tax?
Thank you, JJ, and good evening to you and your listeners. Yes, indeed, 102 million has been paid out to about 3,600 members. Okay, this happened from the 16th of September up to yesterday. That's the figure I've paid. Yes, our people unfortunately are desperate for cash. That's where the challenge is. The intention of the law was to assist those who are in dire need, like paying for school fees, serious issues. But from our experience to date, we can see that everyone else, even though we know, desperation is not similar. It will be different from one person to another. But unfortunately, it looks like everyone comes for it, including those who are over the age of 55, whom the act from its beginning or its intention was to exclude them. It says they were exempted from participating, but now they've applied to move out of exemption so that they can also qualify.
And so access that money, even when they are just about to retire.
At 55, you are left with, call it another 10 years for you to retire. So you really don't want to tamper with the nest that we have created, maybe for so the last 25 years, 30 years, some even almost 35 years. And if you have worked on average for 35 years, your income when you retire is much better compared to now that we are going to see some deductions. So it is a problem.
But you do say, 30,000 will make a dent on somebody who has worked for 35 years and in fact has contributed continuously. Maybe they realize that I can access this 30 now. It really won't make a dent on my retirement. What's your advice to somebody who's listening now? They have not accessed that savings pot, right? And they are thinking, well, maybe when I'm getting into trouble, because the initial discussions when the two-pot was introduced was to say, this is for emergencies. There was a lot of people saying, don't access it unless it's an emergency.
Like I said, JJ, emergencies come in different forms and shapes. Now, I wouldn't advise those who haven't borrowed, or not borrowed, in fact, those who haven't withdrawn, hang in there. It's not advisable. If you really get into a tight corner, use the money that you have to get a little bit of a loan that you can pay maybe within a year or two. And your pension will still be intact. I know members